All right, we at the Fort Houston's Club for this job tonight. You know, kind of basic setup. We're gonna show you what we're doing. My man DJ Breakout is with me. So we at the back of the building right now in Langley, Virginia, Fort Houston's, Virginia. So we about to set up and we're gonna show you in a minute what our setup is looking like, all right? All right, we in the Fort Houston's Club, military ball, Christmas ball tonight. This is where we setting up at. We got a blank slate right here to set up. Plenty of space. Nice big dance floor. Good scenery. All right, for this particular job, for a room about this size, maybe expecting, you know, over 100 people, maybe under 200, but over 100. For a room about this size, I'm using the QSC subs, 3,500 watts, 2 of those, and I'm going to use 2 of these tops, these JBL 1,000 watt 12s. They pretty much carry this room this size. You know, if it was a bigger place, I'd bring out some bigger speakers, some bigger mid-ranges or tops. But for this particular setup, we're gonna stick with the JBL 12s, and that should do a pretty good job for that. For the system, turntable system we're using, I brought out the Rain 12, the S9, the Pioneer S9, and then I also got the CDJ Nexus that I like to use as well with this particular setup. A lot of other setups, I might go a little bit smaller. We use the Rain one as well. And we have a couple other smaller controllers. If it's a smaller event, doesn't require too much DJing. This event right here, we thinking it might require a lot of dancing. So when I gotta turn up the party, I like to bring out this is what I call my biggest setup that I least like to carry 3 cases. All right, today we're using the Soundcraft UI mixer. I like to use this mixer because it's wireless, man. It's flawless. It always works, man. Performs well. I'm running my S9 DJ mixer. I'm running that into the Soundcraft, and I'm also gonna run another computer into here because they're getting karaoke tonight. So I pretty much have a sound source coming from there, which I'll be able to control wirelessly. So that's a nice mixer, man. I'll do a review on that mixer in another video, but it's definitely a nice mixer to have if you're trying to get set up real quick, real simple, and you can hook a whole lot up to it. You can run bands through here, all types of microphone, got 16 inputs, plenty of outputs, plenty of sub outs, auxiliary outs. Definitely gets the job done. All right, we're looking at a little bit less than an hour setup time. This is the full setup that we're using tonight. I have a reflection off the back glass though, but this is what we're using tonight. We got a projector screen over here because they want karaoke. I know that projector screen is a little bit of overkill, but we're using that anyway. Let me kill this music real quick so we don't get knocked off for copyright infringement. So this is the setup that we're using tonight. Basic setup for a ballroom about this size. Once again, we're using the QSCs at the bottom, the JBLs at the top, JBL 12 1000s, the QSC 3,500 watts. We also got a basic light rig, kind of downsized on my lights. Used to have a lot of different lights. Went with this gig bar. I think it's, you know, it has everything in it. It really lights up the room real good. We'll show it to you a little bit later on tonight, but it does a good job of lighting up the room. We got a projector screen for the karaoke. I know that's a little bit of overkill, but we was kind of rushing today. Didn't grab the TV, so we got to use a projector screen for the karaoke. But it's a big place, so everybody will be able to see the karaoke on the screen and sing along if they choose to do so. So back behind the setup here, we running the Soundcraft mixer. That's the actual mixing board. It's wireless. You can take it anywhere around. I love this miniature board because you can do small shows with it when you got a band. You want to monitor them in the back of the room. You got a lot of people on stage with a lot of different microphones. You know, the frequencies are great for canceling out a lot of bad frequencies so you don't get feedback. It's an excellent mixer. It's called the Soundcraft. They got a few different versions of these. Been out for a long time, but I definitely suggest you check that out. I'm gonna do a video on that. Over here, once again, this is our basic setup. We got 2 computers. We running a new MacBook Air. Used to have a MacBook Pro. I used to use this MacBook Pro right here. You know, my old faithful, been DJing with that for years. But of course, it's out of date now. You got to step up now to the newest software. And if you want to use the newest software, you can't use that no more. So we're using a MacBook Air, the latest version, 2023. And my man, he got a Windows computer, Bravo Windows computer. Pretty powerful. We both running Serato DJ with the stems. So we're gonna see how they work out tonight. And we're gonna let y'all hear some of the music we're gonna be playing and, you know, show y'all a little bit of it. Just enough so we don't get booted off for YouTube. All right, so I'm gonna be back in just a second once I get this projector finished setting up. And we be almost finished, man, almost finished. So yeah, my microphones. I do gotta get my mic set up. I don't have no mic, so let me get these mics set up and then I'll be right back with you. All right, this is my basic mic bag right here with, you know, my basic mic set up in here. Got a few cordless microphones and some dynamic regular microphones. I always like to use my Shure. You know, that's a rock solid. Never have any issues with that, so I definitely always set that up. But I'll probably be using tonight to cop these. Uh-oh, you know what? I left them at the shop. So now we only have 1 cordless microphone because I actually left my microphones charging up. See, that's the bad thing. This new system I wanted to show you, you gotta charge the microphones up. And I charged them up at the shop and I actually left them at the shop. So now I only have 1 cordless microphone for tonight. And that's probably all we're gonna need really, so let me get that set up. All right, we got the video screen set up. Because of the distance in here, we can't make it as big as I wanted to put it on the screen, but that's gonna be for the karaoke and some other slideshows, some videos we're gonna be showing tonight. That's tied all the way over here. That's running off the Mac. And the Mac is plugged in to the Soundcraft mixer. Everything is running through that Soundcraft mixer. Everything running through that mixer right there. So, setup is good to go. So now all we gotta do is sit back and relax and wait for the guests to come in. This is our official setup for the Christmas party. Ball. And that's our master of ceremony, DJ Breakout right there. Looking sharp. All right, so we got through the intro of the event. Some of the formal proceedings, they're about to eat now. So we're just playing a little bit of light jazz. Normally I'll play that jazz on rap, you know, while the people are eating. And then after they do a few more of their formal events, we're gonna get the party started. My man DJ Breakout is gonna start it up, and then I'm gonna come behind him and close it out. So, you know, tell me what y'all think, man. You know, put some comments below. Tell us what you think.